Hello, everyone. Welcome to Worchester Street. I hope you enjoy your stay. This week, our story follows a detective investigating a series of home break-ins in a small town. As always, stay tuned after the video for a special announcement. That being said, let's get started. Monday, September 24th. Transcript of interview number 1. Sarah Phillips, 29 years old, interviewed by Detective Montgomery. Detective Montgomery. So, why don't you tell me what happened, Sarah? Sarah Phillips. It was just like any other night. I put my son Nicholas to bed and was relaxing in my room, watching something on Netflix. Detective Montgomery. What time would you say this was? Sarah Phillips. I put Nicholas to bed at 9 every night. I had called my mom on the phone, then I watched a few episodes of The Office, so it was probably around 11:30 or 12. Montgomery. Okay, got it. What happened around then? Sarah. I was laying in bed when I heard a sound down the hallway of my house. It was... I'm sorry. Montgomery. Here, grab a tissue. I understand. What you've gone through, it's an emotional thing. Sarah. Thank you. I got up, thinking that Nicholas had woken up. Small town like Altus, you wouldn't expect a home invasion. I can't even remember the last one we had. Do you know when the last home invasion was, Detective? Montgomery. I can't say I do. So, you heard a noise down the hallway. What did you do next? Sarah. Well, I shouted for Nicholas to go back to bed. When I didn't hear him say anything, I got up. The noise sounded like it was coming from my kitchen, so I headed there. I was expecting to see Nicholas grabbing a Go-Gurt from the fridge. Montgomery. What did you see in the kitchen? Sarah. That's the funny thing. I didn't see anything at all. I could have sworn that the sound had come from there, though. That's when... I don't think you'll believe me. Montgomery. Why's that? Sarah. It just doesn't make any sense. Montgomery. I've been a cop here for a few decades now. You'd be surprised to hear the things that I'd believe. What happened next, Sarah? Sarah. This thing came from behind me. I turned just in time to catch a flash of it before it hit me. Montgomery. Thing? Sarah. Thing, creature, monster, I don't know what to call it. It looked like a person dressed all in black, but it ran on all fours. Only thing is, each limb was too long. It was horrible. Something about it just raised every hair on my body. Even now, just thinking about it. You don't believe me. I can see it in your face. Montgomery. I believe you. What happened after it hit you? Sarah. It just stood over me, breathing. No, I don't need another tissue. I screamed and covered my face. When I opened my eyes, it was gone. Montgomery. Did you hear it run off somewhere? Sarah. No. Montgomery. Did anything strange happen during the day? Suspicious cars, bad feelings, anything like that? Sarah. No, I don't think so. Montgomery. Well, Sarah. No, wait. There was a bad smell around here all day. It smelled like sulfur. I remember that I almost gagged once or twice. It was so bad. I don't know if that has to do with anything, though. Montgomery. Maybe. Well, we'll take a look around and let you know what we find. Thank you for your time, Miss Phillips. Transcript of audio recording from dashcam of Detective Montgomery's squad car. Lieutenant Michaels. What do you make of that? Detective Montgomery. I think she took too many Ambien before bed and she hallucinated. Michaels. You sure about that? Montgomery. You saw it, same as me. No signs of forced entry. Her burglar alarm was active last night and never detected a thing. Sarah's a good girl, but she just hasn't been all there since Rob passed. We'll make a note and we'll move on. Michaels. Whatever you say, boss. Tuesday, September 25th. Transcript of interview number 2. Lincoln Hancock, 14 years old. Interviewed by Detective Montgomery. Lincoln Hancock. You guys said you'll drive by here tonight, right? Detective Montgomery. Of course. We'll be stopping by several times tonight. If anything happens, you just give us a call and we'll be here in seconds. We're looking into this, so if you could just tell us what happened. Lincoln. Yeah, okay. Well, you see, I was up late playing games on my computer. My parents don't like it, but they fall asleep by 10 most nights. That means I just have to wait a little bit before I can start playing. Montgomery. So what? Lincoln. Wait, they're not going to hear any of this, are they? Montgomery. You can count on my discretion. Lincoln. What's discretion mean? Montgomery. It means I won't tell them. Now, what time would you say you heard the noise? Lincoln. I don't know. I normally play until it's pretty late. No, wait. I remember that my friend Alec made a stupid joke about how it was already tomorrow, so it was around midnight. Montgomery. Okay, what did you hear? Lincoln. I heard a noise in the living room. I just won a game, so I was afraid I'd woken up my dad with my yelling. Montgomery. So, what'd you do? Lincoln. I went and checked it out. But the living room was empty. When I turned around, though... Montgomery. Yes? Lincoln. It just gives me the creeps is all. I turned back down the hallway and saw this thing coming at me. I'm not good at describing, but it moved like a gorilla on its hands and feet. And it wore this mask that it made me shudder. Montgomery. What happened next? Did it give you that cut? Lincoln. You kidding? I turned and ran. I thought the sliding glass door out back was open and ran right through it. It sliced my shoulder pretty good here. But when I turned around, that thing was gone. Montgomery. You didn't see it run anywhere? Lincoln. No, but I hit my head pretty good, so I guess it could have gotten away while I was confused on the ground. Montgomery. Well, thanks for your testimony. We'll take a look around and... Hang on. Did you notice anything strange the day before this? Lincoln. No, I just went to school like normal. Montgomery. Any strange smells around your home? Lincoln. Now that you mention it, there was the smell of rotten eggs. I thought Mom had thrown something bad out in the trash. Montgomery. Thanks for your help. Transcript of audio recording from dashcam of Detective Montgomery's squad car. Detective Montgomery. I don't like that one little bit. I do not like it. Lieutenant Michaels. It's the exact same story. You think they both hallucinated the same thing? It's enough to make anyone feel antsy. Montgomery. That's not it. Michaels. Well, what is it then? Montgomery. I smelt sulfur in my house this morning. I've been smelling it all day. Michaels. Boss? Montgomery. I'm sure it's nothing. And if it is something, I'll have this nearby. Michaels. Whatever you say, boss. Wednesday, September 26th. Transcript of audio recording from dashcam of Detective Montgomery's squad car. Lieutenant Michaels. You look terrible, boss. You not get much sleep? Wait, you didn't see... right? Right, boss? Detective Montgomery. Just shut up and watch this video. Michaels. What is this? Did you find this online somewhere? Montgomery. I took it last night. Michaels. Detective, this one is above our pay grade. Montgomery. I think you may be right. What follows is a video submitted by Detective Montgomery into evidence. I hope you all enjoyed this story. For those of you who don't know, I recently released a compilation of my favorite stories as an ebook on Kindle. I know many of you don't have a Kindle and would still like to read some of these stories, so I've decided to make them available to my Patreon backers. If you head over to Patreon and support me there, you'll receive a PDF with 11 of my favorite short stories. Included in this PDF is the continuation to the story The Behemoth by the Barbershop, The Abandoned Mining Town, and The House at the End of Worchester Street. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you've enjoyed your time on Worchester Street.